I was a weird child. Okay, that's mainly because my life only consisted of sippy cups, instant noodles, and Ben 10, especially Ben 10, but more on that later. Now, since I said earlier that I was a weird child, logistically that means that I did weird things, and oh boy, you don't know how true that is. Some of the things I did as a little child are some of my deepest wonders right now. They always saw me, and each one making me cringe even harder than the last one. So I made them into a list so I could share them with you. And we will see who takes the bottom spot on this horrendous list. Noodle drawing. Huh. Okay, now if you don't know what noodle drawing is, well, it's basically what it sounds like. I would do this all around the house whenever I got my hands on a bowl of instant noodles. I guess that's why my parents stopped buying them. Rest in peace, instant noodles. You will be missed. Okay, now moving on to the second on the list. Straw wrapper burning. Okay, I think I'll have to explain this one. As a young lad, I used to love watching things burn. Dolls, rubber duckies, old magazine pages, pretty much anything that I could get my grubby childlike hands on. And apparently straw wrappers was one of them. And I burnt them a lot. The reason for this was mainly because when you burnt one of those flimsy plastic materials, it would turn all gooey. And as you probably learned from my noodle drawing career, the younger version of me loved to draw with gooey stuff a lot. But as I grew older, I realized, hey, this ritual of burning prohibited materials is extremely harmful to the environment because of the toxic chemicals that are continually being released into the air during the process, which result in global warming. Therefore, I must stop this childish behavior and become vegan to stop harming our wildlife. Hence, the end of my ongoing profession of burning straw wrappers. Okay, let's move on to my Ben 10 phase. I was basically Deku when he was All Might, meaning I was a huge fanboy. I even had a collection based on the cartoon character, from sippy cups to bed sheets, you name it. And if you're one of the internally tormented souls who have no idea about his existence, allow me to give you a brief summary. It was a cartoon TV show back in around 2005 about a kid who found a watch which fell from outer space in the form of a meteor. The watch is called the Omnitrix and can give Ben, the main character of the show, the ability to turn to 10 different aliens. Throughout the seasons, Ben alongside his cousin Gwen and their grandpa use this watch to fight the bad guys all around their local area. The storyline is obviously more complicated than that, but sadly, it all had to come to an end in around season 4, and the show recently received a reboot. I only watched a few episodes and then gave up on it entirely. It was quite sad to see my childhood just go like that, so in honor of the original Ben, I will dedicate a few moments of silence.